Okay, so we heard a bit about some spiritual activities in Jerusalem and how they translate to actual interaction between Israelis, Palestinians, and people from around the world who are attracted to Jerusalem. And now we have another person, Shadia, who is also attracted from all the way from Ohio to Jerusalem in order to bring some peace and welfare and some also some inspiration to us.
And education. The volunteers that we bring have actually raised some money in order to come here, and they live in simple flats. They don't live the grand lifestyle that we have in the United States. They're to work on social justice, simple living, spirituality, and then right relationships. And right relationships means with everyone, not just with the Palestinian children in the schools, but with Israelis, wherever we are. We try to have right relationships.
And you said that your team works predominantly with Palestinian children. How do they accept you?
Well, first of all, many Palestinians say, USA and Israel are twins. So first of all, sometimes they are suspicious that we are only supporting Israel, but we tell them that we're here to help in the schools. And so one-on-one, when we get to know each other and communicate with each other, the fear goes away and there is trust. They teach swimming, they teach English, they help with reading. Yesterday, for example, I was one of the judges at an English competition in West Bank, and I saw all these vibrant, beautiful Palestinian children competing for the top prizes in English competition.
And this project is organized by a church, but you don't have religious studies, do you?
There might be religious studies at their schools, and we do attend. We attend worship services at synagogues and Christian churches, but we don't proselytize. In other words, we don't try to convert people to be anything. We're here for peace and for justice.
And you believe Jerusalem is the right place, especially in this respect?
It is. It's the birthplace of monotheism. It's a place of promise for all people, and I think it's kind of a linchpin. If we can't have peace here, where can we have peace in the world? And how do we name our stories? We live by stories. I want to hear your story, you want to hear my story, but we live on each other's stories. Cannot we hear them and respect them and not say, well, mine's the only way, mine's the right story? We don't know who has the right story.
And coming from outside and seeing the situation here, how do you feel about all kind of political solutions that are suggested? Should the Palestinian and Israelis live under the same rule of one state or be separated to different states? Do you have any position based on your experience? 2 years experience, right?
Well, only 2 years, and I think that one day, inshallah, as they say in Arabic, one day all walls may fall. Whoever thought they would fall in Germany? Whoever thought that apartheid, I know that's a very hard word to use, but whoever thought that would change in South Africa? And coming to a place like MEPEACE, I have hope that one day we will not be afraid of one another, because fear is the driver. Fear is the driver. We remember the past. And if we can only think about the peace of the future, I think it could change. Why not one person, one vote? Why not having people be allowed to cross borders and walls? This is true all over the world. This isn't the only place of conflict. But when we use religion to try to get what we want, that is so wrong.
I want to ask you, when you first landed here, did you see what you expect, and how your view changed?
Okay, I first landed here. This is my third time living in Israel, Palestine. The first time I was here, I was a tourist, and I was in Jerusalem with my mother, who always wanted to come to the Holy Land, and we'd be in a bus, and the Israeli driver, and I forgive him, but he'd say, please hold your nose. We're going through the Arab section. And I was horrified because I thought, these are people. And I noticed that in parts of Jerusalem, there was more litter and stuff and more garbage. But in this part that's real nice, then I found out the second trip that these people don't get their trash picked up as much, even though they're living in Jerusalem, you know? So I've seen some things that have opened my eyes more. And it's to do with the occupation. So let's end the occupation. But let's have Israelis feel safe. Let's not have terrorism. Let's not have people killing each other or strapping bombs on. That's so wrong. So if we could move freely about and not have checkpoints and walls, and if we could have people in Israel and Palestine getting to know each other and feel safe. We need to be safe. We do.
It's not easy considering this is in fact a land of refugees. I mean, all kind of refugees. Jewish refugees from Europe, Arab refugees. These are people who have fear as part of their genes, so to speak.
Right, because of horrible things that have happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
But do you really believe it's going to change anytime soon?
Maybe not soon, but change will happen. Change will happen.
So, thank you very much for sharing your story with us, and good luck to you. Thank you.